So, good morning. So far, you've heard from Pastor Scott and Pastor Jeff, and today I am actually here to talk about Sunday school. So, Sunday school, as you know, is going to probably have to change a little, and that's going to be through what we call Zoom meetings. If you've had any kids at home lately, or if you've had any conference meetings because you're working from home, you might already be a little familiar with Zoom meetings. So, Zoom meetings is a little bit like a Skype or FaceTime call if you've ever done that with your grandkids or maybe with your family who lives far away. But these meetings are meant to be for large groups. So, what we're going to try for the next couple of weeks on Sunday afternoon and Sunday evening, we're going to set up some Zoom meetings. And in these meetings, they're going to be strictly for the adults and teens. For now, we're going to leave the kids out of this, just because they're a little young yet. They don't have their own devices. Maybe as time goes on, we might add in a Zoom meeting for the kids. But for right now, we're going to try this with the adults, and we're going to try it with the teens. Shortly, you should be receiving an email from Paula that's going to have all of the list of Sunday school classes and the times. And what each meeting is going to have what they call a meeting ID. And what you're going to do is you're going to join the Zoom meeting with that meeting ID. Now, this is only going out to our church family at this time. I think we're going to just do our trial run with our church family. And then maybe as we go on, if you feel there's someone who could benefit, maybe we'll add those in as time goes on. But for now, we're going to just try for the next couple of weeks these Zoom meetings, see how it works for people, see if it's going to fulfill the need. Now, the other thing is we are not probably going to be able to do the content of a Sunday school class in a 30-minute Zoom meeting. Now, that's the other little piece. Zoom meetings are only going to be 30 minutes. That is what we can do with our free basic account for now. So we won't be able to do, for example, the names of God with the women. There's just a lot of content with that, and that would not be good for just 30 minutes. So these are going to be a little shorter, a little quicker, but it's a place for you to be able to see other people. It's a place for you to connect with everybody else in our church. I think it's going to be great. So I believe that the teen girls will be getting an invite, and Deb Deal will be hosting that Zoom meeting, and that will be at 2 o'clock on Sunday. And then Jeff Deal, I believe, is going to be meeting at 4 o'clock with the teen boys. He'll host that one. John Gardner is going to host the men, I believe, at 3 o'clock. Now, and the women's class is going to be 7 p.m. on Sunday. That's just so they can get the little ones down and maybe have an early night to be able to just chat with the ladies. Now, I don't remember if those times are exact. You will get an email. I may be slightly off on those times. I apologize. But each teacher, Kelly Hubicki is going to host the women's class. John Gardner will host the men's class. And you do need a computer or a smartphone to do this. You will need to if you have a smartphone, you'll download the Zoom app. If you have a computer, you'll just have a link to go to. You probably will find it best to have earbuds in to hear. It might be a little easier to hear. You will have your video on, so you'll see people. You'll see little people in their little squares, kind of like the Brady Bunch, and you'll be able to talk to each other. You'll be able to interact with each other. The teachers will be the host. They may have a little bit of a teaching for you that day, but then you'll be able to interact with each other and talk and discuss with each other. We're going to try this for 2 weeks. This week and next week, I think we're going to try to keep the times the same each week so that there's no confusion. Each week, Paula will send out a new link to the meeting so that because every week the link to that meeting will change. The only other thing that I can think about is what I've created some, like Jeff created the tutorials for how to view our playlist service. I also created some tutorials about how to join a Zoom meeting. They're going to be up on our YouTube channel, so feel free to look at those. But let's give this a try. Let's connect with each other. I know this is all new, along with our all new digital service, which you'll see coming out to this weekend. We'll have another one like we did last week. So let's give this a try. Try connecting with our church family in this brand new way. Thanks, guys, and we'll see you on Zoom meetings this Sunday.